Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 6 of Horizon Forbidden West. Now, we are finally going to get to this embassy. So, with the Daunt cleared of bristlebacks and machines alike, the embassy between the Karja and Tenakth tribes can at last begin. Aloy must travel to Barren Light to attend. So we're going to make our way to Barren Light. We got Charlie. I don't see... there are little unknown bits over here that I'm going to come back to. We'll definitely be back to Chainscrape though as well. So that's fine. We can do that all together. Along this path, there's an unknown settlement to take a look at as well. It looks like we might be climbing. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, that looks way up. Hey team, how are we getting on over here? So we never actually went this way past the quarry bit. This should be interesting. Barren Light this direction. Right, what we got here? Red Hue Quarry. We're being shouted for.
Oh there!
Oh there, you alright?
Greetings.
I see a little hook shot over there. This isn't lootable. Crazy behavior. Okay, so maybe a bit extra. We could have just walked up, to be honest. Right. I'm seeing a workbench up here. That's cool. I can just have a quick reminder of what I need to upgrade my stuff. These guys are all very much hard at work. Doesn't seem to be anything obvious and missing. I'm becoming more accustomed to the single press of the focus, just to do a quick glance like that. Right, hello. Is this not just a stash? It is. But what's this? On Greenshine. Oh, this is interesting. This is going to be information on Greenshine. Academic notes written in precise Karja glyphs. My research regarding the crystals has been more successful than anticipated. I've made significant progress in the quest to learn what Greenshine is, and thus where it can be found. Through the process of elimination, I can now state that Greenshine is not formed within rock, but on its surface. The quarry and nearby mine have given me ample evidence to support this conclusion. Okay. The notion that Greenshine is formed through the application of intense pressure or temperature can therefore be discarded. Additionally, I've gathered sufficient proof to denounce the religious idiocy that Greenshine is a gift of the sun and somehow springs into existence via green twilight flares. They love the twilight usage in this game. Rather, entire clusters of Greenshine can be found in locales that the sun cannot reach, such as underground caverns. It's therefore safe to assume that sunlight is no factor in its formation. That would make sense. There does appear to be a correlation between Greenshine deposits and machine presence, however. The hypothesis that the crystal is formed as a side effect of canister leakage seems ever more alluring. Also makes sense. The local Oseram stoneworkers seem to agree. They believe Greenshine to be a hardened state of blaze, a substance that I must admit has similar visual properties. Next step, devise an experiment whereby I attempt to transform blaze into Greenshine through artificial means. Note to self, acquire fireproof armor before testing begins. It is blaze. Right, that's interesting. And we got a hunter here who's selling acid traps and blast traps. We're already full though. Also selling charger horns and scrounger spark coils. Oh, I'd like to sell you quick if I can some of my valuables. We'll get rid of our rings, bracelets, and watches and ingots. Okay, have a quick nosy at this workbench. So what I want to look at is pouch upgrades. A peccary bone and rabbit hide is what we need for our hunter bow quiver. We can already upgrade our tripwire pouch, but I probably won't. Trap pouch we can upgrade. Again, probably won't. There are horned lizards in this game. That's sick. And prairie dogs. I don't think I can shoot a prairie dog. Our potion pouch may never be upgraded. Vulture feathers. Light arrow quiver. We can upgrade. But okay, so I'm imagining we're going to bump into some vultures and prairie dogs soon. I might have actually been hearing vultures last episode. When I couldn't find the bird that was making all that ruckus. In terms of upgrades, Fire Bro upgrade. We can do fine. Doesn't use anything extremely useful. We can upgrade 2 times for sure. Charger horns are easy enough to acquire. So we can fully upgrade our fire bow, which means we can add to it a weapon coil. That's cool. Our spike thrower. This is using metal shards. I maybe should be more mindful of that. The spike thrower did seem like a cool device though. I need a Scrounger spark coil, which is what this lady is selling as well. I may purchase depending on how much it costs. The Carja Behemoth shortbow I've not used yet. I won't upgrade just yet. Hunter bow, I still need a sound shell. That's fine. How much are you selling your Scrounger spark thing for? Oh yes, I need to add the coil to our fire bow. Oh, it's only the cost of a green shine liver. But I feel like we're gonna bump into a lot of Scroungers. I'm gonna leave it for now. Right. Inventory. Fire Hunter bow. We're gonna add to it. I guess we'll add to it acid damage. It does have acid arrows as well. Just make sure these other coils are locked. Okay. Knockdown damage plus 15% is very useful. I just don't think I can actually have it on anything just yet. Let's see. It does not appear so. So, okay. What else have I got? Nothing exciting, really. Okay. If you need a specific machine part, look in the notebook, it says Cat. That is fantastic information. So does it actually explain, like... Okay, so it doesn't actually say exactly how to obtain it, but it can obviously show you where it is on the machine, can't it? Oh, it does. Hold on. Loot. I've got you. So, as an example, if I go to Scrounger and I need its spark bit, spark coil, there we go. I need to use tear damage on its behind. Director is in the chat. How you doing, Travon? That's my guy right there for the longest time. He was in YouTube streams 8-9 years ago. How are you, bud? How's your afternoon going? Right. What's tucked away over here? That's what I want to know. You must be tucked away for a reason. Maybe not. Very busy. Damn, man. What's got you all busy? Right, we can make that. Nice. Back to Charlie we go. You've completed this before though, haven't you, Travon? So far, I'm loving it. Right. This is a pretty straightforward path. There is a hunting grounds as well. God damn it. I might have to go stop off. Let's go do some hunter trials. Instead of leaving them all to the end like I did last playthrough. 7 times! Damn. So it's safe to say you enjoy this game. Oh, Charlie. Sorry. I actually thought he yeeted me off then. I wonder if the people in charge of these hunting grounds are actually going to be more accommodating than those in Zero Dawn. And actually like meeting Aloy. Now that she's a Norris saviour. Any fish here before I go on? We're fishless. The fish have died. Your favourite of all time. That's crazy. I mean, I can understand why. I've built the connection with Aloy through Zero Dawn. And the improvements I'm seeing in this game already. Just like a few episodes in is crazy. Right. I think I'm meant to go round. So let's do such a thing. This isn't near where we met Erend, is it? I don't believe so. There is something unknown this direction, though. Aha. It's another signal tower. We actually do need to get that. Can I climb you? No. Right, Aloy. We're getting sidetracked heavily. Let's consult the map. That, to me... Okay, it's easier to go around. Okay, ignoring. Back to the hunting ground. You played Zero Dawn 21 times, Cat. That's crazy. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
And then you're 105 hours into this. That's sick.
It'll be a spark and a hoot.
Furless is over here. Okay, so we like Furless. That's fine. Oh, God. Okay, he's just a trader. He doesn't want to actually play me, which is good. How... The Fanghorn shard piece is pretty cool. We could get a Charlie piece as well. I don't have one, do I? But I need a circulator. And you can get little pig boy here, bristleback. Oh. The pristine one in Frozen Wilds, right? I do need to go back and play the... I'm going to try Ultra Hard New Game Plus on Zero Dawn. I'm just not entirely sure. It might be a series in itself, to be honest. I won't be playing it during this game. Right. I'm annoyed because I'd like to pick up a Charlie piece. I'm going to leave it for now. I will collect them all when it comes to machine pieces. Okay, let's speak with Furless. What we got going on here, bud?
I'll take care of this.
Fearless.
So you decided to visit the hunting grounds. Good on you. Isvad here has all kinds of trials, so hotshots like you can put their machine hunting skills to
Is there a new
use.
Hunter's
Or
Lodge?
as the Tanakh call it, earning your stripes.
And if there isn't, are we going to meet Talana?
Karja.
These are
Now
big
the
questions.
Tanakhs have them out west too. Though if you ask the Karja, Westerners stole the idea from the Sundom. In
Interesting.
fact, the Tanakh used this place for a while after they kicked the Karja out of the region. They even left behind some of the special coins they handed out to those who weren't stripes. Look, they're medals, Karja ones, more spoils. I heard you can trade them for gear somewhere in the Tanakh clan lands.
Okay, noted.
Gruesome, I know. Then again, so were the Karja during the Red Raids.
Yep.
Come to think of it, if you plan on going west, I could convince Isvad to give you some, if you earn stripes here. Seems like they might be of use to you out there.
Thanks.
Oh,
What you got for us,
maybe I could
Isvad?
Strike. My friend over there has some nifty pieces to trade. You need anything for the trials, come see me. I have some wares I'm sure you'd find handy. Good luck.
Alright, okay. What are these wares? I Ultra Hard on the Forbidden West could be an experience, Jesus. So right now I'm on very hard, I think. Fearless.
What can I get for you?
I thought it wasn't going into something then. Okay, so he's got an explosive tripcaster. And he's got a rope caster. Interesting. And it's actually not that expensive. Okay. How much is blast paste actually? Because now I can utilize it. Not too expensive. Right. I might come back to you, Furless, for that rope caster. I will do. Sorry, I couldn't see you. Hold on, is there any loot round here? One moment, because this rock could be the difference maker, Isvard.
Here to train for the hunt, Savior?
Yes.
If you're looking for medals prized by the Tanakh, you can earn them here, Savior. Oh, and I'd like you to have this, if you care to use it.
What's he giving us? Oh, okay, he's giving us...
Thanks for getting Thurles out of trouble.
He's just giving us a shock bow and shock arrows. Okay, hunting grounds at dawn. All Carja soldiers know that the sun sets on the unprepared. These grounds have long readied their hunters to face the fierce machines prowling the western border, from shooting off machine parts using shock ammo and weapons efficiently. Trials found here will bestow lessons vital to surviving the Forbidden West. Okay, so we got a tear trial, which is just shooting off Scrounger power cells. That sounds easy enough. Shock trial, overload its power cells with shock ammo. See, we might get our Scrounger part here that we need anyway, and I would have bought it for no reason. So they're doing it in stripes this time, not suns. So you can get a quarter stripe, a half stripe, or full stripes. Just go for it, why not? Tear trial, shoot off and loot Scrounger power cells. Use your focus to tag a Scrounger's power cell and make it easier to spot. Use weapon and ammo that inflict tear damage to remove components. Use a shock warrior bow or a shock tripcaster to put a machine in a shock state and immobilize it. Parts can be torn off more easily. Resources obtained when looting power cells can be used as shock ammo. When a machine dies, you can no longer shoot off its components. It seems easy enough. You've got 10 minutes to get a quarter stripe. 1:30 to get a full. Fuck it. Let's just go for it. So shock tripcaster, then shoot is what it's suggesting. I think the power cell is on the back, right? Hold on, sir. First, let me check my notebook here. Scrounger power cell is on his ass. Okie dokie. Right.
Could use acid against it.
Hold on. This guy's literally below us. He's going to be our target. Let's go, Aloy. Sir, let me have that angle, please. Oh god, I'm getting briefed by a log. Well, that's... Excuse me. Let me loot. Okay, that's one done. We can kind of ignore him now. Aha. I might have just died. Shit. That's the first death today. We were on a little roll for a second there. Right. Okay, now leave me alone, buddy. Okay. Hey team. Ignore us, please. Oh god. Where is that part? There it is. It's complete. Okay, now. No more, guys. We're out of here. Smooth, if you ask me. This game is easy. It has to be said. How do you even, like, die in this game? I don't know. Isvard, we're here for our full stripes, please.
This is for you, Savior.
Trial complete. 24 seconds. 24 seconds. What? Yeah, this game's easy, Trevon. Damn. First try. Look at that. Full stripes. We get... Is that 4 hunting medals? 20 metal shards, 1 small machine core. Ain't easy. Okay, and you get different rewards as per which stripes you get. So for full stripes, you get a medium machine core and a Scrounger circulator. Kinda cool. Right, we do not need to replay. I'm very well, thank you. I love it. Okay, shock trial. Shock machines near a Scrounger by overloading its power cell with shock ammo. Right. So this should be fairly simplistic. I thought the first one would be, and that certainly wasn't the case.
Use the rope to jump in.
Now, it would be handy if I have my shock bow equipped, probably. So let's do that before I go down the ropes. Shock warrior bow. Yes, please. We will replace our fire hunter bow for now. Why not? Okay. I didn't actually look at how much time I've got to do this. Machines near Scrounger's shot, so the problem is these aren't exactly near. Guys, can you come in this direction? I might have the complete wrong strategy for this. Charlie, uncalled for. Guys, can you all form a line? Okay, that is not... Right, I see how it works. Now, the question is, how do we do it? There's one done. In a fashion that hits them all, just like that. Okay. And now I found my exit strategy. It is over this fence. Don't you shoot your electric ball at us. How dare you. I don't know if this counts as cheesing it or being smart. I'll let you guys decide. But that's another full strike, baby.
Your reward, Savior.
I feel like we're getting snuck up on here. Full stripes, 36 seconds, complete. Lovely, jubbly. And there's our Scrounger spark coil. So actually, saved some money there, not purchasing one. Good to know. Final trial here. Shock and trap trial. Use environmental traps set up in the grounds to kill machines in the shock state. Literally set up in the grounds, or can we... Okay, so yeah, we have to shock, then use the traps. Okay, that's fine. The good news is we don't have to go down. Well, I can see one trap there already. Okay, this seems simplistic. Are you in a shock state yet or not? Now you are. Oh, well, that was a 2-in-1. Lovely. Okay. Here as well. I should probably get them to the bottom of this hill. Gather around, guys. Gather around. I need to remember. I need to shock both of them. Ow. 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 Stop shooting me, please. Oh, there's another one over here. Aloy, stop climbing. Oh, Jesus. It actually doesn't have to be Scrounger specifically. I don't know why I'm targeting them. Hopefully. Come on now. Are you... Right. Charlie. They're not shocked anymore. I believe I fucked it. Hold on. Damn. Any more traps? Oh, there's... Hold on. There's little ones over here. Team. My god, this is going to get Aloy having a rock fall on her head. Not entirely a shocked state. There was an easy way to do this and I fucked it. Because you do not get shocked easy. Charlie, this way, please. Charlie. Come here. On the planks. Right. I fucking missed. It's a bad day at the office, I tell you. I should really check how much time I've got to get this done. I forget I'm wasting time doing that. Okay. More logs here. You guys don't get shocked easy. You guys do. If I can get these guys underneath this pallet. Hey. I hate it here. I hate it here. Why is it just Charlie? Grounders. Asshole. Don't die. here. I don't think that's going to work. Whoever set that trap up is awful. We're sticking with the log piles. Okay, come this way, please. Actually, you should be fine there, hopefully. This is so tedious. That's not even going to hit there. Right, you're all shocked. If that can somehow hit you all. Gravity doesn't work like that. I was being far too optimistic. Okay, new plan. This looks like a fun one. Guys, gather around, please. Gather around. All over this way. Yeah, this is the one. This is the spot. Now I just got to manage to shock him. You asshole. No. The series is over. I'm not playing this shit anymore. Isward, I'd like to abandon the trial and try one more time, please.
Grounds are all yours.
This time I'm watching this Stranger. I'm confused as to how I missed him the first time. Okay, we're in. How did these logs miss you first time round? Is it because of that step back you took? Yes. Right. Okay. Charges come around this way. I should put down a longer tripwire where it actually trips them. That didn't stretch far enough. The longest crafting time. Come here, bud. Okay, well, that's going to be one, hopefully. One down. Scroungers, I just need to get near some logs. I can topple onto them. Over here would be a good idea. I just have to lure them. There's no lure pool. You will be useful, sir, please. No, Aloy, not climbing now. Aloy, we're here. We have people in position and you're trying to climb rocks.
Got a piece of it.
Right. God damn. Please! It didn't do enough damage. That's so sad. Right, we can get one down at least. I need one more. And I have half my time left. This pallet will work. Buddy, do you wanna just walk through the wire instead of doing some crazy ass acrobatics through it? If you come down this, I swear to God. Dirt. Yes. Yes. Now, please. He's not going to take a step over, is he? Please squish him. There is a God. Fantastic news. Me and you are going to have issues. Bad scrounger. I hear you. Alright, Charlie, relax. Woo. This game is so easy. This game is easy. It's a great time. 10 minutes ago, I said it was easy. And I stand by that statement. I didn't struggle once there. Cheers, Cat. Cheers, Vargas. I'm stressed.
Your reward, Savior.
But we got our full stripes. That was hard work. Oh, okay. And then you get a grand reward for completing every trial. That's interesting to note. So our money is up right now. Skill points are acquired, sorry. Okay, that's 150 metal shards. You get foils as well. We got quite a lot of metal shards there. Happy days. Okay,
Till you return, Savior.
and Stormbird Sky's die unlocked. Be interesting when we get to use these die. Never would. That was the smoothest hunting ground trial I've ever done. Squirrel! Let me shoot the squirrel. Squirrel bone acquired. Right, I'm getting some herbs. And I'm going to take a moment to regain my composure. Pick up some rocks, pick up some plants. And chill. Oh my goodness. What have we got over here? Happy to dodge while swimming. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm intrigued because it keeps hinting at this. There's going to be some water combat at some point, which wasn't a staple of Zero Dawn by any stretch. In fact, I think when you went into water in Zero Dawn, machines just did not attack you. So that's interesting.
Fahrenheit. Last part of the Sundom.
Fahrenheit has a similar look as Chainscrape.
That means the embassy's starting soon.
Interesting. Yeah, the Snapmaws in Zero Dawn never attacked me in the water, in my experience. Hold on, I'm being surrounded by new quests here. This game loves the distractions. Okay, so I guess I'm going to make my way up to whoever's up here. Along this path. Or actually, are they quite high up? Doesn't appear so. They're just a wee climb. Not even a wee because I've got my hookshot. Boom. Okay, so we've got a Carja soldier. Well, this is suspicious as all hell.
Had to pick today, didn't you? Took my eyes off that rock for 5 damn minutes.
So, is he hurt? Did he fall off a rock? Oh my god. Aloy's struggling with this rock. Malieve, what are you doing?
What happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots.
When you
get
have
my
a
shit
bad
to climb
day.
the damn mountain.
So he's...
Bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait. 2 idiots?
Did
You've
I
only got one
stutter?
idiot.
Yeah, 2. Heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't
Yeah,
you gonna do
maybe
something?
his helmet's covering his ears.
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help.
You seriously are?
I hope that guy was dead the whole time, because if he's been down with a broken back,
Better get to climbing.
that's not first aid protocol, Malieve. So, as per the usual, we are distracted. Okay, embassy's gonna have to wait, because this woman is... You need to... What on earth is that?
Could set that machine on fire.
Okay, so there's a burrower woman. This is new for me. No, he's dead. I know he's dead. If the poor guy had her broken back and was getting dragged like that, my god. Can you imagine? Well, this is all scalable. That's quite lovely jubbly. Okay. Up we hop, Aloy. I echo my statement through Zero Dawn that if there was an American Ninja Warrior, or a Ninja Warrior in general, Aloy would be the champion of that shit. Because this is insane rock climbing strength. That's not the quest. Hold on. Oh. Surely it's the quest, no? Oh no, because it would be a Carja. Should I have spoken to our friend again? Am I being a big stupid? I'm here now. Oh, this is quite unfortunate. So I actually may not be going to save this poor woman that's in desperate need of our help. Oh. True. Yeah, actually, the proving was Ninja Warrior-esque. Right. Can I jump onto here? That is a hell of a jump. Oh no, I worked my way round. Gotcha. I seem to be heading in the wrong direction, Aloy. I'm not convinced. I mean, okay. Maybe I'll find something cool.
That sounds like I'm on the right track.
Okay, so Rainer at least is in this direction. Somewhere. It is incredibly dark for me, and I actually can't see. I think this is just a... Oh, okay, here we go. Rainer, who are you being attacked by? Heading to the top of the cliff. She doesn't seem in dire need of help. So hopefully they're just like a couple burrowers. Okay, I cannot see anything. I mean, we can just walk around there. We don't need to actually climb. Any hidden goodies? What are you? Some bitter
Save
leaf.
this for later.
Okay, and we can still claim... We can climb a bit higher. Mildred's going to love the amount of bitter leaves we've been collecting. Okay. Is that a smoke signal for help? Right. Can we reach that? I don't believe so. Okay. So it's going to be a jump ski. Oh, well. That's simple enough. Nice Aloy. Another one of these blocked paths. We will figure out. We've been spotted. Okay, bud. Kind of rude. Next to chuck a rock at us. What? Hey, I was joking. Asshole, I can't believe he's just done that. He just killed himself by burrowing underground. That's interesting behavior. Are you... surely I can reach this. I think I'm being tricked here. Right. Hey, Rainer, how's it going? Those other machines don't want any of us. Oh, here they come. Rock. Miss us with that, stupid. Right. We've got you, Rainer. Don't worry. Oh my god, my ears. Buddy, I do need your sound shot. If I could... These are relentless at the moment. Have that. Bop. 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 Bad scrounger. You come near me, you're getting your ass kicked. Ha! Have some of that. Level 9 reach. See, the issue, bud, is I feel like if I try jump forward and grapple, I'm going to die. So even though it's there, my confidence in the game is not quite there yet. I do need to just say fuck it a bit more often. We've now got 8 skill points. I should probably go use them. It's even telling me spend skill points. Let's have a word with Rainer first, though. The good news about getting whacked quite a few times is that they're quite generous with the amount of herbs that are available. Blast paste, machine core, sturdy hard plate, lovely jubbly. Right. And this is a signal tower as well, so I should go get a lens here. First, we'll speak to our friend here. Are you okay? Your other friend is dead.
Are you hurt?
I live.
She's got one of them
My
funny
so-called bodyguard.
shin guards as well.
See him on your way up?
Oh, shit.
It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain climbing machine hunter. Ugh,
Jesus.
At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens, which in some very specific
Okay.
circles is highly valuable.
Is this our special lens
And since
collector?
The Karja are planning on tearing them down. I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
Fantastic news. We've got a lens lady. Okay. Okay, we don't need to assume she's a thief. Let's get our information first before we throw accusations out here.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Daunt.
I think we
They
got
used
3
to
or
warn
4.
folks that the Tanakhs are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Karja spared no expense putting them together.
Sounds like a
Hence
Karja
the
thing.
fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
Okay. Now we come in with the, you thief. What you doing,
So,
huh?
you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look,
Aloy's
the
not there, it's
Karja
funny.
are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tanakh now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend down there.
Yeah, yeah.
Self-inflicted.
Yeah, was it worth a life? Why can't you do it? Well, she doesn't seem a fighter, Aloy, but we'll ask the obvious questions. Why not?
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste.
The look Aloy gave there, well, I mean,
That's not what my father would have wanted.
as a very self-aware young lady, I feel like Aloy knew that, but she kind of gave a look of dismissal, like,
I already found some, actually.
Well, look at that.
you know you're special, Aloy.
Looks like you're quite the
Own it.
opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands then. This should be a nice reward for your efforts.
What we getting?
I'm an honest merchant after all. Thank you,
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy,
Okay.
as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure, just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, right. She took our lens just like that and only gave us 45 shards for it. That's a rip-off. I feel like I've been scammed. Right.
I don't think I can pull that.
Interesting. That to me was given you can pull me vibes. Right. What's the secret here? This is scalable. I like that they don't make it obvious. They say, hey, use your brain, stupid. Am I missing anything down here? It doesn't appear so. Aha! Hold on now. Treasure chest. Generous supply of cash. Some purge water in there. Right, that is a hook. So up we hop. Is that really not... There we go. So that's going to be an easy way down, I assume. Oh, God. Almost killed Aloy.
I am really busting up this place.
Certainly are, girl. Right. I see ya. Just don't know where we go from here. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Don't know why I'm crouched. More supply cache. Lovely jubbly. Climb up over here. Yeah, I know. She literally yoinked the lenses off us. It wasn't even a question. I did not consent to the lenses being grabbed.
Lens I can grab for Reyna.
Okay. It's usually on the back now. Gather signal lens. It's a lens of evening.
I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
So there's going to be what, a lens of dusk and a lens of midnight, nightfall or something. Oh my god. Cool. Now hopefully I don't go the whole way down here because I'm pretty sure I can get back to Reyna immediately. But she's only offering 15 shards for this. Feels like a bit of a rip-off if you ask me. Right. We're here. Oh, okay, so maybe this wasn't exactly... No, it was what I thought we could pull off. She's still there. No, it's not. Cheers, cat. I don't know why I couldn't pull it the first time round. Interesting. Okay. Thank God you're here. Metal bone. Some more berries after I used a lot of them in the trials. That is always fantastic news. Are there any more secrets down here? I mean, you're pretty obvious. I don't know if I've given Aloy enough room to pull it without getting a rock chucked to the head. Yep, that's a brick to the face if I've ever seen one. They've made exploring so much more fun. I'm pretty sure this just takes us out to the tower. So if you're not smart enough to figure out you can pull that, you can climb round. Very accommodating of the game to do that. Cool. Reyna, we're here for 15 shards for a lens, please.
Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deal.
Here you go.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You got it.
Cool.
See you around.
Her ankle healed up very quickly. Literally 15 metal shards. I wonder how much that poor guy that's fell to his death was getting paid for a lens that she's paying 15 metal shards for. I feel like a little scammage just happened. Okay. Well, it doesn't appear like our Carja friend dragging that dead body away is still here. So I'm thinking we might just fast travel down to the campfire. Unless I can see a quick decline here. Can I dive into that water or are we going to die? I want to try. There's also not a campfire. Fuck it. Well, I mean, it was sick for an Olympic dive. If you had better entry, Aloy, we could have got a prize for that. Ancient Valuables chest. Happy days. Oh, there's a load of things in here. Okay. Now, my fear of drowning is telling me to do it one at a time. One of these times, I'm going to dive into the water and there's going to be some big mechanical eel ready to tear me apart and I'm not going to be ready for it. Medicinal water weed. Thank you. There are fishies down here as well. Yeah, the green shining iron ingot as well. I suppose does make it a bit... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Why is there fight music on? What's going on? Does a dragonfly want some... Oh my god, that's terrifying. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. I think it's just a burrower, but... I've not seen one. I saw the one in the water as we come up. I've not seen it actively swimming. I thought it was just sunbathing or some shit. Poolside. Okay, seeing the eye, the mechanical eye come up through the water was not a fun time. Jesus. Stealth kelp will hide you. I wonder if we can improve our breathing. Would stamina be the word? Our time underwater. Anything else down here? It doesn't appear so. Cool. No, that's drowning. Right. And with that, let's head off to the embassy. I don't think I'm missing anything else here. Oh, he's still here. Cool. How are you getting on?
Everything okay up there?
What, so you care now?
Yeah, no, I'm just making small talk.
Keep up the good work.
Every character, not just Aloy, every character has got that little bit of added sass to them. It makes it very entertaining. We will improve our breathing down the line. That makes sense. I was going to say, because otherwise it's a very panicky situation for anyone that fears death via water. Right. We got a new quest in the gates here.
All right.
Welcome to Barren Light.
First, I could resupply at my stash. It'd be worth taking a look around too.
The savior of Meridian. Can we have a word?
Hello, Karuf.
Savior of chain scraping. All of the day's work, right?
We got ourselves a fan here. How's it going?
You have got some serious weaponry there, don't you?
We certainly do. This guy
She's all right by me.
doesn't say much.
Some forging, would you say?
Right. What's up, Karuf?
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
He's being nosy straight off the bat.
Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west.
Treasure.
Famed scrap of ancient metal.
All right.
We've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified, but I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy, I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon.
You might be correct,
Business
Karuf.
to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to
He seems a
open the way,
genuine
our
guy.
main camp will be just past Barren Light.
All right.
Go buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West, guaranteed.
What a tagline. Best in the West.
Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
That was a hell of a sound. All right, Karuf. I don't know.
Not the only one who wants to get those gates.
We didn't need a lingering stare. Our friend here is just giving up, dragging a body. I know it's not the same guy. Right. It's nice to see people actually at work a lot more. I'm just loving this game. Jesus. Hello, who we got here? A hunter. Load of weapons. So also has a rope caster, an explosive trip caster, explosive blastling. A swift warrior bow. This fast-firing Tanakh bow is best suited to close quarters combat and deals extra damage while sliding or in midair. Interesting. Okay, that's a different thing entirely. And then a knockdown sharpshot bow. Are these my hardpoint arrows? This long-range Utaru, who are you? Bow specializes in firing arrows that have high knockdown power and deal a low amount of damage. So that's actually very useful against smaller machines. A slicing shredder gauntlet. This is what I saw in the skills. But I need a leap lasher circulator. What in the fuckery is a leap lasher? Some kind of robotic bunny. Cool. A Karja weapon that uses tear ammo to slice enemies. Hold the weapon drawn before firing to tear into enemies longer. Each catch charges the shredder and increases its damage. It did look like an interesting weapon. I'm still alright on fast travel packs. No special resources here. I can sell our valuables. What are your outfits looking like that you sell? Nothing new. We've seen all them before. And the coils, these are to sell. They're mine. You don't have any to buy. I was looking at outfits to sell. Doi doi. Leap Lasher, ha. You'll love him. We all do. Not ... So it looks like there's going to be some fun asswipe of a machine that I'm going to have to come across. Okay. Color me intrigued. As long as they're not Rock Breakers version 2, they can't be too bad. Right, well, that's obvious enough. More valuables, cash, thank you. Can we... Okay. We've got a burrow here that we can take for ourselves. We've got a herbalist over here. A workbench. I don't think I can do anything. We'll have a quick nosy. If my memory serves correct, there's not anything. I can now upgrade our spike thrower. And we're going to do that. Because it seems like it's going to be fun to use. We can add a coil to that now. I do need to try our short bow just to see how it actually works. Still need that sound shell. Okay. As far as outfits, I actually finished that. For some reason I forgot. Pouch upgrades. Upgrade the tripwire pouch. I think I'm okay. And that appears to be pretty much it. So, cool. Unknown machine strike. So I'm already going to have to go and do some machine striking. Not in this place. I feel like I'll go back to chain scrape and work my way forward. If there's going to be a machine strike player in every like town as such. Oh, Raina's over here. She did say she was heading to Barren Light. We've got no more lenses for her.
Come on then. No one's up for a game of strike?
Oh god. I'm gonna leave him for today. I thought I might have a word, maybe not. Who are you? Do you have a name? You do not. Sun King's Delight. This Valor Surge Master, I've not quite seen what it is as of yet. And we got a herbalist up here. I'm sure there's going to be little details I'm skipping out on as I make my way around here that I'm going to have to come back to and see over the next few episodes. I need to also remember that herbalists sell hides. And maybe start writing a list of what I need for certain pouches. Ooh, okay. Cheers, cat.
Let's play some machine strike.
What's this unknown thing here? I'm alright. Oh, you are Raina. Well, we know what you do.
Did you find
We speak to her
anything?
just to get the unknown going.
Working on it.
Fair enough.
End of interaction. Cool. Okay. Right, you're Machine Strike. You're some Osram workers. Who else have we got here? And there we go. Outfit stitchers. And we got a new quest. Good work, team. Keep at it. I do miss something Zero Dawn had that I've not seen here. Isn't not enough singing and atmosphere. Oh, hold on. Itaman's shadow captured. Itaman, obviously the young prince. A journal filled with Karja glyphs marked with the seal of Nozar Arian Kuverman. A name I've seen before and I can't remember where. When I read that Itaman's shadow had been captured, I asked myself, where was his honor? Did he sacrifice himself in battle? Did he give his blood in shame? No, he let himself be taken alive. So they're aware of what we did in Zero Dawn here. On top of that, the Sun King took mercy on him, the very same traitor who kidnapped his half-brother during the liberation of Meridian. From Avard's pronouncement, the rift between Reyes, known as Itaman's shadow, and his brother Urid, the Arrow of the Sun, is the same wound that afflicts all families cleft by the Civil War, and such injuries must be healed if the Sundom is to move forward. So Reyes lives on, albeit locked in a cell in Sunstone Rock for the rest of his days. I wonder if there's going to be a different prison in the Forbidden West here. Avad is a good man, but far too kind. I cannot prove Blameless Murad's part in this, but he must be involved. The stay of execution reeks of politics, a bone thrown to noble families with ties to the old regime. Just the kind of craven gesture the Spy Master would propose. Now as shadows pass with the dawn, I can only hope that Reyes is forgotten forever. His treachery should earn him nothing. Let him rot in the dark. We've not come across a Reyes in our go so far. I don't believe so. Vargas is letting me know Reyes is the protagonist in Horizon Call of the Mountain. I'm not following. It might be one of those that I follow if I go back and check what I've done. Stitcher. So we got Osram Explorer Hunter. We got Nora Sentinel. Rare armor. The garb and accomplished Nora Sharpshooter worn by those who fought in the Red Raids. Kind of sick. We need a Skydrifter circulator. Not sure what a Skydrifter is. It's so funny seeing... Oh, okay. So Call of the Mountain's a VR game. I genuinely had no idea it existed. Thanks for that information, Vargas. I had zero... Yeah. I could have gone my whole life not knowing that was a thing. That's kind of crazy. So Skydrifters are things as well. It's interesting seeing these names of machines and not knowing what they are. And that's the fun of, obviously, blind playthroughs. Right, so before we go speak with Erend... Oh no, we are speaking with Erend. Fantastic news. No, it's not Erend with the quest. We're not speaking with Erend. 1 second. Wait. I literally just asked if there's going to be a jail in this game, and look, we got a prisoner here straight away. That was quick.
You're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse,
That's big news.
they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash?
We're listening to this,
Some of them must
Ebril.
have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries. Laura,
This guy's just a
sneaking off
young
to
kid
me.
as well.
I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Okay, so he killed Loravik,
There's
and
no
that's why
hard
he's...
evidence that connects Loravik to the Eclipse.
And that's why he's locked
And
up.
since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Laravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
That's not a lot
It's
to
not
go
the
off.
most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
This
Well,
Ebril
Holmes
is
is a
such
convenient way
a...
to dodge a death sentence.
Okay.
If I have to die, so be it.
Oh dear.
But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Aloy's a smart girl. We're going to hear this from the beginning. We need information.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose.
Okay.
And Laravik, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed.
This guy's a body
I
language
found
reader.
him arguing with a stranger. And when Laravik mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Laravik lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
We could be getting hoodwinked here, but I'm leaning towards believing him wholeheartedly.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods, searched Laravic's bunk, searched it again, didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Laravic in cold blood.
Interesting.
But Nazar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more
And
Eclipse are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well,
We
can't
got a
question
pretty good focus that we can
Nazar's
utilize
on
here.
edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
Okay.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
Just hearing Eclipse isn't a lot.
But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't.
Yup.
If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
What an interesting side quest. I'm a big fan of that. Damn. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to doing that. Okay, Shadows from the past. A Karja guard stands accused of murdering a fellow soldier. He insists it was in self-defense, though no evidence has been found to back his claim. That's muy interesante. How are you doing, Erend, after you got beaten by a bristleback?
Gentlemen,
Are you recovering well?
That's our cue.
Has he been drinking? Oh dear.
you taking the edge off?
I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'll be left to save the world, right?
What's this sad arc Aaron's
No,
going on,
yes,
bless him?
you're in
I know he
a
lost his
rush,
sister.
buddy. So, whatever you need, ask away.
Oh, bless him. I just want to ask how he's been. Oh, that's so sad.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim.
We're literally
When
just
I got
about to
back,
ask about
I
it.
got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy.
We love
Thought
Wadis.
that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
Aaron's such a fun character. It took a while for him to grow on me in Zero Dawn,
I
but by
was
Endgame I was...
wondering if you were able
Big
to
fan.
lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects.
That's
Half
nice.
of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, that's the rowdiest funeral since since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight.
Damn straight.
She would have put them all under the table.
Ah, it's sad. It is sad.
What do you know about this place?
No, nothing good. It's where the Karja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids.
Right.
Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
Damn Sunring, eh?
Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Karja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
Here in Chainscrape, definitely give, not just because the Osram are here, but like the architecture and stuff, definitely give more Osram vibe than Karja.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
Color me
I'll keep that in
intrigued.
mind.
Aaron, you're the man. Do not beat yourself up too much.
I better get going.
Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, Are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one.
Errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me.
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count it.
What a sweetheart, though.
Be careful out there, Aloy.
Big sweetheart. So far, characters that have become more lovable in this game that were already lovable. Aloy, Erend, Varl. I mean, actually, just the whole cast, actually, because you could throw Ufid and Vanasha in there with their interaction. You could throw a Bard in there with his just insistent loving
You've got a thick wall of stone. You and the Tanakh.
to try win Aloy over. What a lovely find. Right.
Why the long face, my boss? Wish you were heading out there.
No, sir.
So what's the deal?
Are you in charge
Lawan.
around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
I haven't met Studio, so be sure he's here.
The Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort.
That's Valdis.
Seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
Okay.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
They're not going to allow us, are they?
But I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture
Never
out.
simple, is it?
Around salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy.
Right.
They'll reopen once the Tanakh have left.
Can we not have our usual special treatment, please?
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offered tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh returned personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard.
You've spoken with a bard, yes.
The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Interesting.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede.
It's a hell of a negotiation tactic, to be fair.
For the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
Oh God, listen to his voice. Oh no, the poor guy. Where's Nozar at?
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
Cool. Thank you for listening.
Activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go.
I thought you turned on us and he wants to work in front.
Our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
Yeah, it took some
Yes, well, I'm sure
twisting of arms. Oh, Ulvin's done very well to get his name out and about, hasn't he?
Find anything? Anything at all?
Stand aside, soldier. Sir?
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Aloy must be pretty fearless. Hold on. Oh no, it's just... Wait, this... The hairstyle got me thinking it was the commander in charge of Day Tower. It's not. Never mind. I was going to say, I didn't think he was called
What
Nozar.
more can you expect from barbarians?
It's probably the car drama that threw me off.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes.
Vardis was
One
it.
Who cleared the valley for you? Was that Aloy?
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tenakth sound their horn, we wait.
Yea,
Here's our
for
scroll.
as the first shall be
Shut up. Why the delay?
The first time we're seeing that.
Or a tribe
He's been invisible
composed of
times before.
3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West.
I don't know what's going on with his
If you
head.
don't like it,
And the
run
flashing.
back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
We ain't waiting for nothing.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to...
This embassy depends on diligent adherence. See you later, Nozar. Nice to meet you. Cheers, bud. Val's had a shave. Val, you're meant to stay in Meridian, bud. Charlie, why did you bring Val here?
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate. That is a direct order.
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior. I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself. The gate stays sealed until that...
Val's noticed
I'm
errand.
asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Listen to us, guys.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People trying to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it. Arrest her.
Arrest us? This has gotten very interesting.
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar. You stupid
Our
bastard.
two boys right here.
You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh?
Cheers, Aaron.
Voice. Saving the world.
That is our guy right there. Aaron, thank you so much.
Something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Okay, so we can't shake off Val. It's actually nice that Aloy has company by now.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah.
Supposedly
it'd be
so.
nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
Is this a Tenakth over here?
We'll see how it goes.
Now, the issue is... the issue I've got is I did want to go... I wanted to go do this Shadows from the Past quest, but hey, we're here and we're locked and loaded now, so let's see what goes on. Okay. They look pretty barbaric. Let's see what there is to be said. I don't know what's going on with the lighting.
East and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds.
I do apologize about that.
was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja.
Let me try quickly. Do that to that. It has not worked. What a shame.
I I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has
Hmm.
nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives
Definitely a
you
glitch,
can save
Vargas,
are your
but
own.
I'm gonna have to live with it.
Now.
Hold.
Pashav!
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her.
The flashing faces is
One
quite
last
off-putting.
favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
Okay. They've lightened up a bit. It's understandable completely how they're feeling. And not trusting, obviously, Karja. Aloy not being Karja, but they were expecting to meet the Karja.
Be the so-called savior of Meridian.
In the flesh, Pashav?
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair.
We're becoming
About
more
to
and more
return me to
aware
the
of that
Sun,
fact.
A gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Okay. Let's ask about his flashing tattoos.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles.
It looks like they all have, to be fair.
Like my markings, is only half complete.
Interesting.
This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Well, that's reassuring, if not anything else.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind.
Which
As
is...
someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun
True.
King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Again, reassuring. Okay.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one.
We got the time.
Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yes, please. Inform us.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses.
Noble.
I failed, of course.
Uh-huh.
They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Which were...
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
We want to know as much as
I
possible.
kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kurut. thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
We need to know more about this Kulrut. There is no way we are saying that's enough for now, even if he's got flashing tattoos. I do apologize.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes.
Unlucky
There's no ordinary
that this
trial.
has happened.
It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Yeah, we were in a very similar situation.
Then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but
I wonder what machine he had to face.
only service to the chief.
Okay, which he's obviously still doing.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
Damn.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have
Where you have to
noticed,
win over that kind of
violence
sort
is
of people.
To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
I like Fashav. Initial reaction to him. So which tribe are you? An interesting question. He's very much half and half.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their
He's
chief.
kind of gained a respect
I've
for
heard
them.
stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace.
So there are still 3 clans
Who knows?
of the Tenakth.
Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
All dependent on this embassy. Let's get some information on Chief Hekarro.
Talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was.
While we're having this like sidebar conversation, Varley's
If you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I
Var's
was,
over there having staring
you'll find that
contests, I
he
would
only
imagine.
wants the best for his people.
Admirable.
Speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
Eye-opening for sure. That was fun.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in
He
Marine.
seems open-minded, so he
Threat
might
still exists.
be able to
Worse
register
every day,
this.
Much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine.
He's saying we've got bags under
I
our
bring you
eyes.
this to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands.
But not
Task is so
Var.
important, and it's just the 2 of you.
Okay.
Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the
Interesting.
West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Thank you, Fashav.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Hold on now.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
We're getting going.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Okay. So we have to bear witness to the embassy before we can go. Vardis is going to throw this. I'm almost certain.
The Karja have opened the gates.
Bearing the goods. I hope this goes smoothly.
As the sun rises over a land at war,
They're going to
so
hate him.
too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala.
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
It's going to go south.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood.
Oh dear.
The blood of the Karja.
Regala.
Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy.
Regala's throwing pipe bombs.
The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Wow. Well, I mean, I'm convinced. The fuck is that?
Lancers.
That's a whole ass dragon.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
I was going to say silence immediately.
Fashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers.
Wow, Fashav left like that.
Get to cover.
Oh dear. These people are not using brain cells.
Archers, keep them back.
See, maybe if we got this embassy started earlier, this trap wouldn't have been able to have been laid. Oh god. It's gone south. Oh dear. We're in trouble, Aloy. They're gonna get trampled.
Not gonna make it.
If Rodney survives this, I'll believe in a sun god. God. I should not laugh. Sorry, bloody. Sorry. The poor fucker. Wow, this changed quick. Oh dear. Wow. The Sharv's still about. The Sharv is a beast. Wow.
What happened? Can you see?
They're all dead.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Oh shit. Val, we're gonna need your help here, buddy. Kill the rebels.
Stick to cover. Archers on the ridge.
Right. Use rocks to attract unaware enemies and lure them to locations they are vulnerable. We're okay. I mean, we know about the use of rocks. Oh god, I've got 48 of them. Right. Have that. Big knockdown. Right. Cheers, Val. Thank you. Shock arrows. Gotcha. Ow! Have that, asshole. Right. That's him down. I mean, that's just a Charlie. You've got that, Val. Come on. Okay, we're kind of in the open. I feel overwhelmed. Why are you still up? Here we go. Resonator blast. Have some of that. That's a headshot. Unlucky man. Ow. Hold on. What on earth is this ninja? Skip it. Oh wait, the charges are on our team. Yes, Charlie. Okay, not exactly who I was aiming for. Ow. Bud. I'm missing my shots. I'm missing my shots. I'm missing my shots. This guy's got...
I can keep going.
Move, Aloy. Now, they did say stay in cover. I'm not really listening to the instructions very well here. Who goes there? That's just a Charlie. What are you staring at? Helmets are overpowered, I tell you. Stop getting back on the Charlies. That's our horse. Jesus Christ. Hold on, who's... They just keep coming. Buddy. Stay down. Please. Well, that was fairly simple. We've lost more of us. Oh, God. Damn. This Marshal's getting a pay rise, I tell you that much. Right. We need to take out the riders. Excuse me, sir. Oh my god. Val, are you okay? There is so much going on. Have that, asshole. Carly! Oh god. Oh god. Right. Come here, bud. Have that on your head. Who else we got? Got him. There's so much going on. Is Val still alive? That's what matters. Yeah, he's there. He's right here. Good. These bristlebacks are easy. Come on, Aloy. Ow. Did not see him there. Recraft our arrows. I'm gonna die. I've got no herbs on me. This is just a big old mess. What on earth is going on here? Sit down, you pigs. No, we're okay, thank you. Cheers, Val. Some cover would go nice. Jesus Christ. This embassy went to shit so quick. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Good dodge, Aloy.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Go on then, Greta, what you got?
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
The heal button is pressed. Oh, even if I use all my herbs. That's a hell of an outfit. Oh my god. He's crazy. This guy's got a holographic paraglider. Oh my god. Okay, leave Val alone.
You're next, girl.
What the f... Okay.
Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Ow! Relax! Oh, okay, cool.
I can break through a shield.
I didn't read that because I was too busy trying to get my medicinal herbs. You can break through the shield with... Okay.
Gotta get through that shield.
Ah! Get off me! Ow. I really hope I... Okay, cool. I was worried for a second that I had assumed wrong. That's a big old headpiece covering that big old dome of yours, buddy. Nice hairstyle. Have that. What was that for a dodge? You've got an arrow in your forehead, mate. Nope. 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 Bad. Shit. Okay, this seems pretty simple. Ow! Okay, so he can launch. Oh wait, we should use our thing on him. Oh my god. 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 Heal, heal, heal.
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
Okay, right. Have this. Oh! How'd you like that, bud? Explosive damage bypasses armor. Okay, noted.
You're not stopping me.
You want to whack us? Have this. And also have some of this. That fucking shield's back again. Right on your head. We're going to give you a mohawk of arrows on your head, I tell you now. Okay, he's almost out of here. Brother made a mistake. Stop chucking your explosive little spikes at us, bud. Ow. Working on it, Aloy. Vala, you okay? It probably broke a leg. I haven't done it. Oh my god. Hold on, this. We're behind a shield. Shit.
Okay, better.
Fuck. Oh no, wait, that's good. I mean, the shield's done a pretty good job so far. Right. Ow. Ha! Get speared, asshole. Damn. I mean, that was a really fun fight. For a human combat fight, that's the most fun I've had in the Horizon series so far.
Come down here and face me.
With your little lizard.
It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades,
Okay.
mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
What a character introduction. Wow. Okay. Regala's cool. Scary. Yes. Cool. Yes. I mean, that was sick. I don't know if that's your turn, Vargas, Shield Wing, or if that's actually what it's called, but it is amazing regardless.
You gonna make it?
Broken leg Val, probably.
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Sorry, my friend.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Damn, that was crazy. So, all in all, the embassy went swimmingly well.
I got you.
The three amigos right here. All stood tall at the end of Zero Dawn, and now here we are. Where's my girl Talana at, though? Where's our Sunhawk?
It's salvage time, boys.
Okay, so this interesting character is now out here. And we're now free. Hold on. Hold on. We're taking it with us.
Take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Wow. Wow.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess.
You've just got a promotion, Lawan.
Civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar.
Rip Nozar.
Pashav.
Pashav is a big loss. He seemed cool.
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West.
God damn.
Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong.
Okay.
Home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land.
No Man's Land's such a sick name.
It was supposed to be neutral ground, though.
I'm glad that it's been retained for this game.
Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
Gotcha.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Aloy's doing the algebraic equation here.
The Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's
Some
worth
sort of insider.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck?
Big giraffe-looking
There's that
thing.
one, over there. near the
Okay,
Nizara border.
he's aware of what they are.
Why-
Cool.
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Oh god, we've got questions here. Yeah, exactly like Breath of the Wild. That's crazy. And that was such a cool... As soon as I get Paraglider, I think Breath of the Wild. It's so fun to have in a game. I was not expecting it here. We can speak about a lot here. Right, let's... Commiserations to Nozar and Vardis, who put up a fight in some regards. More so Nozar than
Too
Vardis.
bad about Nazar and Vardis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest,
Literally what I just said.
no one deserves to go out that way.
He
I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
About Fashav.
Poor guy. He seemed
Man
cool.
was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Bless him. So yeah, the shield wing, as you put it, Vargas, and the hook shot, as I call the grappler. Yeah, it's an upgrade on traversal for sure, and especially because they made the climbing just more simplistic, but also climbing simplistic in terms of actually seeing it, but it's smarter. There's different climbing methods. You know, you can jump to the side, you can do a wall jump. It is giving me, as a Zelda player, a lot more Zelda vibes, because obviously hookshot, staple of Zelda games, Paraglider coming to Breath of the Wild. Even grabbing a crate around, which I did a couple episodes ago, just made me think Zelda straight away.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise.
There were some brains behind
Until
that.
You got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby.
Yeah.
Somewhere they could lie
It makes
low
sense.
until the perfect moment to strike.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala?
A lot of things
Seems like you've had
we've
common
learned
ground
this
with the
episode.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I mean, that makes sense. A lot of answers this episode. Also, a lot more questions. Oh my god. Okay, let's ask about No Man's Land. We obviously know it's this gap between here and the Tanakh land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
Okay, so that explains why there's Karja and Oseram out here.
The rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Cool, so we got some ruins out to the southwest.
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land.
This guy's like, as I've mentioned 4 times. Okay, so they're Utaru farmlands.
Are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I
Interesting.
saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other two clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the story.
He's not seen them
During the Red Rage,
himself.
the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
I'm intrigued by this plan aspect of the Tanakh tribe.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
Very interesting.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home.
Aloy's picking up all this information on the tribes for me to forget in a day's
More
time.
taken to farming than fighting.
Hopefully not.
It's hard
I'm trying to
imagine
stay
a bunch
switched
of
on.
farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were
And
pushed
feisty
back during the
farmers.
Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're
Understandably
peaceful, why
so.
decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
I just assumed they wouldn't have enjoyed the fighting all the way through their lands and such.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well,
Ooh.
in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram Delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I'm hopeful some of these, Osram and Karja, are folk that we're going to reconnect with, that we've met in Zero Dawn, but that remains to be seen.
The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
Cheers, Luan. We got some...
And
What's the
don't
sudden
worry
pause
about your
about?
friends. We'll get them patched up.
Cheers, bud. We're waving bye. Bye, friends.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
They're gonna be so intrigued. No, you're right, Vargas. They're gonna be so confused, not intrigued, when we wander back through, because we're gonna try to figure out what this prisoner situation's about. See if the Eclipse are actually back about. The Shield Wing is an energy-based glider repurposed from machine technology. Hold X while in the air to deploy and glide. Tap B to stop gliding. I wonder how much it actually gives you. Okay, we got a whole lot of looting to do.
So, this is the Forbidden West.
And we've made it to the Forbidden West.
The coordinates from the spire should lead to
That's a bit
Silence
overkill.
and just maybe the backup of Gaia.
I feel so bad. I don't want to... There's a red fox.
Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world.
Hold on, the foxes can take a hit. Oh shit, now there's a fox running around with an arrow in it. Sorry, bud. Unfortunately, I need the wildlife.
Ambush, Regalla.
Ah, got you, cat, yes. Thanks for
No
clarifying.
other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Always knowledge-based, we know that much. Just what knowledge is the question. Bargus, cat, shout out to you guys, you are the best. There's so many goodies around here, Jesus Christ.
Be prepared.
Again, still not entirely sure.
It's about to test the shield wing. Gotta climb down when I can glide.
Actually, sick idea. First, Aloy, there's a campfire to save at. There's people to be looted. The Rebel Riders weren't that tough. Cool to note, though, that... So, Bristlebacks are mountable. It seems. We just need to find a cauldron for them. And that whole embassy sequence, we did not die. So we may have found the difficulty level for us. but we'll see how it goes. It certainly wasn't easy. He could have got me a few times. Charlie, sorry. Right. I think mostly herbs now. Oh no, there's even some bits around here. Jesus. I've got to the point where I'm not even reading at this point. Rudder had a shot call on him, a Claw Strider Circulator. What is that exactly? I'm not sure. Yeah, keeping track of the health bar is definitely going to be the thing I need to get used to. Because he almost got me actually in that fight. I got pretty close a couple times there. So I definitely need to be mindful. The amount of arrows I waste on that charger, kind of crazy. More valuables cache. Moderate valuables cache, right? Yes, indeed. Blast Trap, Machine Muscle, Medicinal Berry, Metal Bite. Right, let's see how this Shield Wing works, I guess.
It worked.
Kinda sick. Kinda sick.
Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just
Wow,
about any cliff now.
okay. I'm thoroughly impressed. We got some medicinal herbs and stuff down here. I'm sure there's going to be other secret bits. But that is going to be the end for this stream and the end of this episode of Horizon Forbidden West. End of episode 6. What a game. What an experience. We finally made it to the Forbidden West. A fantastic fight. A lot of deaths. Vardis is no more. RIP, buddy. And I am enthralled. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the support on stream, in video. I appreciate it so much. I'm playing on an Xbox controller, Cats. It's Square on the PS4. Yeah, I'm with you. These controllers, we need universal buttons for them. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe for the rest of this journey. Until next time, I've been JD, and I will see you then.